One of my favorite artists is Wade Koniakowsky. I'm not sure I said that right. If I apologize. But this is my second attempt at painting one of his paintings he calls Dreamscapes. And I actually like the way I did the first one. I watched his tutorial on how he paints them on YouTube, and this was the attempt after watching that video. But the first one I painted, I just looked at one of his pictures and I felt that that one came out better. This one, the wave was really stark contrast with the background, when I think my original, or not my original, but the first one I did of his style came out a little bit better. But you know, I'm not familiar with oil paints, and I haven't really painted much with oils, so I wanted to see the steps he takes, and I would love to go to one of his classes that he does, or they do a little trip. Sometimes I go surfing in Mexico and paint. I'd love to do something like that and try to learn firsthand instead of just trying to watch videos. But here I started off with doing an acrylic backgrounds, because those dry quickly and it allows you to move on with the painting, the rest of the painting, fairly quickly in oils. What I didn't like is I felt like the coloring palette, I felt like I was using 3 palettes instead of like 1 palette, and the blue of the wave is just such a stark contrast with the rest of the image, and as you can see when I finish it, it doesn't look as natural as the first one. And I should see if I can find the first one and put a picture of that at the end as well, so you can see what I'm talking about, the difference. And after painting the areas, like going from the foreground or from the background to the foreground, putting a lot more details and highlights into the closer trees in the foreground, and then trying to do some reflections of the background into the water, and trying to smooth out some of the waves and the water as well. And then the last step is really kind of highlighting the foam and whitewash. And I let it dry for a couple days before I did that, just so it wouldn't blend in with the background too harshly. And hopefully you like it. This painting, when it's done, is going to go to my dad. He's going to put it on his boat. And the first one I gave away to family friends, but hopefully you like it, and one day when I find one and I finish one that I really like, I'll keep it for myself. And here's the finished piece. It doesn't seem as glossy where the trees are. Probably should put a varnish over it. And here's that other one I was talking about, the first one that I did. You're awesome. Liked it. Woo!